Today's random spot, why we're having a look at the Doritos Gourmet Japanese exclusive cheese fondue. Yes, a Japanese exclusive Dorito. This comes to us from, Japan. Spot picked this up from Corner Store Japan. An eBay seller. I'm going to provide the link down below. If you are interested in anything Japan exclusive, I definitely would say check it out. Click the link down below. One thing that has fallen off the map, fondue parties. My parents used to have fondue parties all the time. I don't think I was even born yet, but my mom would spin yarns. Spin yarns of the days of the cheese fondue party. That was a big thing in the 70s to early 80s. Fondue parties. You'd get basically a big bowl of melted cheese, and then you would just dip stuff into cheese. Apparently, older people would just sit around the table and just discuss stuff while dipping things into the fondue cheese. Kind of miss those days, don't you? For maybe the older generation watching these videos. I would totally I would bring back the cheese fondue parties. I wouldn't even obviously it's fondue parties. You don't necessarily have cheese, but I totally would do fondue parties again. I would bring that back. I would give it a new fresh coat of paint, and then people would be saying, I gotta totally go to this guy's house. He's rocking it with the fondue parties. The what? Fondue. Because one thing I don't do, I don't fondant. I totally fondue those parties. I don't even know what I just said there. But yeah, definitely some interesting looking gourmet Doritos. This comes to us from the good folks also at Frito-Lay. Pop your time. It says right there, pop your time. I don't know if that's a really good catchphrase, but oh well. Anything on the back? Certainly nothing that Spot can read. Yeah, it's a much smaller bag too. I noticed the fact that it's either two things. It's either a smaller regular party size bag, or it's a much larger snack size bag. I don't know which I would consider this, but definitely looking forward to opening these up. So let's do that right now. Let's open these up. Cheese fondue. One thing I also noticed with these bags is that they're extremely hard to open. The foil bag is a lot denser than the North American style of chip bags. So let's open, there we go. Let's open this up. Yeah, we got about half a bag. That's not too bad. Something else I want to draw to your attention, if I can find one, is the shape of these Doritos. You notice something very different about these Doritos than what maybe the Doritos you have on a regular basis? They're a little more the shape of a gumdrop. Most Doritos tend to be, at least the North American Doritos, tend to be more triangular. These almost shaped like a bell. So I kind of find that, for giggles alone, I just felt the need to bring that up. I kind of think that's interesting. Let's give these a try though. The Doritos Gourmet Cheese Fondue Doritos. Let's give these a try. Wow. Whoa. Those are really intense. For starters, the Dorito is much softer. Not much softer. It's a little softer than regular Doritos. Regular Doritos definitely have a hard crunch to it. These you bite into and it almost crumbles. Not on the level of maybe like a Pringles, but it's a much softer, much more enjoyable to eat. You're not gonna start shredding the roof of your mouth. I've done that. But when you eat it, it starts like it's gonna be a zesty cheese Dorito, and then just like that, not literally, well, maybe just like that, you get this strong, almost hard to describe cheese flavor. It's rich, it's very strong, it's very hard to describe. It's like eating, it's got a very strong, I want to say Parmesan kind of taste to it. It's very, very hard to pinpoint. It's very hard to describe it, but it's very good. I can see why they call it gourmet. I mean, these make like the North American Doritos look like a dog's breakfast. Not literally, but I don't know what this 2 is for, but I can tell you, cheese fondue, yeah, they're totally good Doritos. If you can find them, definitely give them a try, and definitely click the link down below again if you want to check out Corner Store Japan. I'm going to go enjoy the rest of these Doritos. These are really, really good. I will say this, though. These Doritos are very strong flavored that I would almost say I don't think you can eat a whole lot of them. That's probably the only thing. I don't know if you can eat a whole lot of them because they might be just too much. I've only had half, and I feel like I've just run a marathon. It's a little more substantial. I don't know what the caloric intake is here, but 406 calories. Well, there you go. That pretty much sums it up. Definitely really good, though. If you can find them, give them a try. Today's random spot, we're having a look at the Doritos. Ooh, that is intense. Kind of almost tastes like a buttery taste as well. Oh, that's good. Today's random spot, we were having a look at the Doritos Gourmet Cheese Fondue Doritos. Certainly stick around, guys. More random spots are heading your way. I'll see you guys next time.
1,000 videos, now that's dedication. It's more than a video, that's a creation that he is making from experience. Here he is, you're curious of what his appearance is. Serious, yet he makes it fun to watch. A lot of reviewers are delirious, while some get props. When the demand is hot, the spot's not a man to flop. Respects the fans who watch, couldn't guess the next random spot. The Spot Army is now taking over. This is our spot, sitting on top. The Spot Army is now taking over. I bet you're confused. Check the reviews. The Spot Army is now taking over. This is our spot, sitting on top. The Spot Army is now taking over. I bet you're confused.